back to one of my videos. Now I want to talk about never like losing focus, always staying in the game, keeping your head in the game, and to find some type of reason to keep going, like to find a reason to keep at like what you're doing and never give up, right? And basically my whole message with this video is just like, bro, don't let anybody tell you what you can and can't do. Don't let anybody tell you that you're not good enough. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't become what you truly want to be, or you can't go where you truly want to go, because you can, bro. Because you can. Everything starts up here with your mental. Everything starts in your brain, your mindset, what you think on a daily basis, who you interact with, how you eat, how you sleep, just the type of energy you're taking in. It all matters. Everything matters, you know. And a lot of us are going through our day-to-day almost like zombies, almost like we're dead, and we're just, you know, we're continuing to walk and live our lives when we're truly dead inside, and we're not actually living, and we're not actually feeling what it's like to be in the moment. We're just going through the motions. And I need you to be acutely aware of what you're doing, acutely aware of who you're talking to, what they have planned for their life, where they are going, what they want to do, because that will rub off on you. You will see how the energy of people is infectious, and that is why you have to avoid people who are energy takers, people who like steal your energy from just being around them. Negative people who always complain, people who are always in the bad loop, trying to get you to do things that are you just know are just bad and deplorable, that you just wonder, like, why would you even want to do that? How is this even fun, right? And depending on where you are in your journey, that could be a bunch of different things, right? But you just have to see it for what it is for your specific journey, right? And it's just like, yes, it's just the people who you're around, and it's also the stuff you consume. Like recently, a lot, I've been looking at the stuff I've been watching on YouTube, or I just watch in general. I don't even watch TV anymore. It's kind of like weird. Like I don't watch any more shows unless I really was recommended to watch it. But for the most part, I don't really watch any more shows. Only thing I'm on is YouTube and maybe some news or whatever, so from time to time. But I still get that from my phone too. It's like YouTube and news from time to time on the TV. And bro, like, be careful what you watch, because subconsciously it's sinking into you. Subconsciously you're taking it into your mind, and that's what you're gonna start to believe. That's gonna be your reality sooner or later, right? Sooner or later, that's what you're gonna think is real. So having a filter on what you want to consume, like with entertainment wise, and even physically, when you're physically consuming things, because there's a lot of fast food and there's a lot of disgusting things that we put into our bodies that are jam-packed with chemicals and harmful oils and whatever, that we are not naturally made to consume. It's just all processed, and that's why we're feeling tired more prematurely. That's why we're not growing the way we want to. That's why we're looking older than we actually are, and we don't have that youthful glow in a way. There's so much stuff that is almost like a poison. That's how you should see it. It's like poison. It's killing you slowly. So don't consume it. Don't consume it. You wouldn't consume poison, would you? But when you consume poison disguised as a cheeseburger, right? Don't consume it. And obviously, you know, once in a while, whatever, right? But, you know, daily, consistently, don't consume it. As well as, right, so I went over people, physical, what we consume physically and mentally with entertainment or whatever, right? And also just a lack of like direction. You know, don't keep yourself in the same spot. Don't stay comfortable. Don't stay comfortable, bro. This is like probably one of the biggest things that I have to stress, in my opinion, like staying comfortable in a way is probably the worst thing you could ever do, especially if you're a man. Like, especially if you're trying to build yourself, you have to seek out challenge. You have to push yourself. You have to go the extra mile. You have to do more. You have to show up, and it's not just showing up. You have to show up and perform at 110%. You have to be top dog, right? And when you're actually moving at that type of pace and you're moving at that type of frequency, right, you'll see yourself change in real time. You'll see your mind change. You'll see your mental. You'll see the people around you push you to be better, and the people who are like doubting you and the people who are just negative all the time, you'll see yourself distance from them. You'll see yourself get away from them, because you'll be put into a new plane with new contenders, right? A new game with new contenders, new challengers, just new friends, new people who are just about what you're about at this point in your life, right? And we're all at different stages. I'm at a different stage. You're at a different stage. You know, your friend could be at a different stage. Your parents, your loved ones, coaches, mentors, they're all at a different level of life, right? But we're all playing the same game. So as long as you are constantly looking to challenge yourself, constantly looking to keep moving forward at a relatively decent, good pace, right? Where it's actually like you're not rushing yourself, you're taking in the knowledge, you're learning it, you're digesting it, and then you're applying it, right? So it's actually now a new part of you. Then it's only a matter of time before you skyrocket and you propel yourself into your desired state that you truly want to be in, right? So don't ever let no one control your reality for you. Never let anybody tell you can't do nothing. Never let anybody drag you down to their level, because they're at their state, they're at their point in the game, they're at their level, right? And if you let them pull you down to their level, right, then it's only detriment to yourself, you know. It's only something that you can lose. It's only a loss for you. Don't ever have that type of energy around you, right? And I feel like this is just really, really something people have to hear. Some people have to hear, because some people are out here, they're struggling. They need to have some type of like light in the dark to illuminate and just like set a path for them, so they can just become who they want to be, so they can keep walking this treacherous freaking trail that life is. You know, life is crazy, and there's so many externals, and there's so many bad things that could happen, so much randomness and so much chaos. That's what the future is chaos, right? And we need to have some type of thing to follow, right? Some type of guide. So be sure just to keep your eyes on the prize. And once you're tempted, right? And once someone appears as the devil, once the devil appears, rebuke them. Rebuke it. Rebuke the temptation. Whatever stops you from achieving what you truly want to obtain, right? Whether that be family, whether that be extra money, whether that be better relationships, whether that be better health, more wealth, you know, everything, right? Become a more spiritual person, closer to God, right? Always give thanks to God, because that's where it all comes from. That's why we're all here, right? So, as a recap, don't let anybody ever tell you what you can and cannot do and who you should be. You choose your destiny. Be careful what you consume. Always consume quality, whether it be physical or mental, right? And challenge yourself. Challenge yourself all the way. push yourself to limits. Go beyond what you think is possible. What you think and what you think and what is actually real is very different, right? So go beyond. Challenge every single avenue that you can possibly challenge, and just be a dog. And lastly, give thanks always to the one above, to God, and always be grateful, because anything and anyone can be taken from you at any moment. So you must appreciate every moment as if it was your last. That's about it, boys. That's about it, gang. You already know what to do. You already know what type of timing we're on. We're trying to get better. We're doing our best to get better. We're working to get better. We're always about improving on this channel. And so that's just the last thing to do, right? That's what we're all put on this earth to do. To work and to be great. That's about it. Do what we gotta do. Peace.